SPAC in town. Top Chicago Cubs executives and investment advisory firm the Rain Group launching Marquee Rain Acquisition Corp. It's a $325 million SPAC. The group focuses on technology, media, telecom, and sports. Joining us to talk about it, Chicago Cubs chairman Tom Ricketts. Tom, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, nice to be here.
In the prospectus, you list a number of different categories that you're interested in terms of the acquisition target, technology, media. Sports is on there. How likely is this to be a sports-related target?
Well, it may be sports-related. It's not going to be a team, if that's what the question is. The fact is that our partners at Rain are very focused on the TMT sector, which you mentioned, and it'll likely be a company coming out of that. To the extent it has a sports relationship, that would be a plus for us. But we're not looking at buying a team, but looking at technology related to anything that's anything that's entertainment would be good. But we still are just getting started. Today's our first day.
What about gaming? Does that interest you? I feel like DraftKings was such a successful example of an early SPAC, and there's been a lot of focus on who could be next.
Yeah, as someone who just did about 30 road shows in the SPAC world, I think DraftKings came up in all of them. And our partners at Rain were very close to DraftKings. We also have a close relationship with DraftKings. So we understand how successful they've been, and particularly leveraging the SPAC platform to become more successful. Gaming's an option. It's one of the things that we'll be looking at. But like I said, we're just getting started. It's a long way from figuring out where we're going to go with finding the right combination for us.
Is gaming not a bit overheated at the moment?
I don't know. I don't know if it's overheated. I mean, the fact is, it's just getting started. I mean, so many states are just now allowing for the kind of gaming that can grow so quickly. So, but we'll take a look at gaming amongst other sectors.
Why are you doing this right now, Tom? I mean, it does feel like SPACs are kind of a money grab, gold rush situation of 2020. What piqued your interest? Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't describe it as a gold rush or money grab. I mean, the fact is that it's a financing tool that's becoming increasingly popular because it's flexible. If certain companies that need to raise equity and want to be in the public markets, this can be a good tool. Now, for us, the reason we believe that it's going to be great for us and our investors is that we differentiate ourselves. Unlike a lot of SPACs, which are just a couple of maybe retired executives or people who have been in certain industries, we are bringing to the table Rain, which of course is the global merchant bank that focuses on the TMT space with all their financial experience and market knowledge and their relationships that they bring to the table. And then Marquee, which really is operational. Like, although we do have a team, and that is part of what we do, we have deep experience and success in creating different verticals and different businesses around the club, whether that's ticketing or sponsorships or real estate or music or broadcasting. We have a lot of experiences. So instead of just having dollars to the table, we're bringing real experience. So we think we have a strong team working together, that two organizations at the top of their game. We'll be going after the right space, which is the technology space where we think the most value creation opportunities will exist. And then we think, because we have both the experience and expertise of Rain with Marquee, that the companies that want to grow will want to work with us because we'll have more to offer than what they would typically get out of another sponsor.
Tom, how disciplined will you be in terms of your valuation methodology and the like, and what are the chances that you don't find a deal at all that's attractive to you?
Well, it's always a risk. I believe that risk is smaller for us than many of the other participants in the space, just because we have so much information flow out of our two organizations. So I'm confident that we'll get to the point that we'll have some good ideas, some good combination ideas at some point in the near future. So I'm not so worried about that. But as everyone who invests knows, it's always a remote possibility.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.